Are you tired of your pinstripe hair? Are you tired of spending an hour every morning just to style your hair, only for the wind to mess it up? Are you tired of opening Instagram just to see that you have no notifications? You want the ABGs, but none of them want you back. If this is you, I got you. You gotta come to the dark side. You're gonna have to get this perm. In this video, I'm gonna be telling you how to get the perfect perm, perfect Korean perm, perfect wavy perm, perfect curly perm, perfect Dylan Latham perm. I don't care. The process is the same. You're gonna be walking to the salon like you're the freshest man on earth. The first thing you wanna do before you get your perm is you wanna go on Google, Safari, TikTok, Instagram, Firefox, Reddit, I don't care. Go on one of these platforms and you want to find an inspiration photo for your perm. You got to find something that you think will suit you, something that'll look good on you. After this, you'll finally get some game. After that, you want to make sure that you find a photo that is similar to the photo you just found. However, the only difference is this new photo that you're looking for should be a bit more curly. Okay, so you're gonna have two photos basically. One for the style that you're going for exactly, and one that's similar to the style you're going for, but a bit more curly. And the reason for this is that your perm's gonna last a lot longer. Bro, you're paying probably $100 for this perm. Do you want it to last only like 3 months? Of course not. You want it to last 6 months. Okay, so you gotta find a style that's a bit more curly, because obviously the curls are gonna loosen up over time. And so if you're getting a more curly hairstyle, it's gonna loosen up a little bit, but it's gonna loosen up to the point where it looks exactly like the style you're looking for. So when you get in that perm, you wanna make sure you're showing that second picture. Now, before you even go to the salon though, you gotta make sure, okay, is my hair long enough to achieve this style? Cause you better not be walking into the barbershop or salon or whatever with a buzz cut. Or not even a buzz cut. Even if you only got like 4 or 5 inches of hair, yeah, you're not getting that perm, buddy. You gotta make sure that bare minimum, your hair goes beneath your eye. It needs to go below your eye, because then the hair is gonna be able to fit in the rollers and curl up, and it's gonna look beautiful. It's gonna look perfect. Let's say, for example, you have straight hair and your hair only goes up to maybe your eyebrow. Once your hair curls up, it's gonna appear shorter, right? So it might go up to your forehead or something, and it's gonna look whack, you know? And so just make sure your hair is long enough to get that perm, or else you're gonna look cooked. You also wanna make sure your hair is growing out evenly, okay? Because recently I got my perm. I was a bit impatient, and the back hairs are definitely shorter compared to the sides and the top and the front. So I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't look absolutely perfect because of that, but I have a decent haircut, I have a decent barber, so it doesn't look terrible. It looks pretty solid actually. But yeah, because of that, the salon I went to actually had to put different curlers at the back just to compensate for the unevenness. So I would recommend try to grow your hair evenly around your whole head, just so that it makes it easier for the salon, and it also just comes out with a better result. Now the final thing when it comes to growing out your hair, you want to make sure that it suits the style. For example, let's say you're getting the curly hair mullet. You want to make sure that the hairs at the back are able to fit in the rollers, and so you want to make sure it's long enough to do that. If your hair is too short and it can't fit in the rollers, it's just going to look pinned straight at the back and the sides, and the top is going to look curly, and it's going to give that very unnatural look. Let me show you what happened to me when I didn't get curlers at the back because it was too short. Yeah, I know, I was looking chopped, just oh my god. I literally had to walk around like trying to hide my hair everywhere because I just got my perm, and I was still waiting to get my hair cut on the sides and back. So yeah, if your hair is too short at the back or sides, it's completely fine. Just don't get a perm there, just get a low taper. That's what I got. Now it looks a bit more natural. Alright, so you finally got the perm. You know, you're looking fresh. But wait, you gotta make sure you do one thing. And I'm gonna make more videos on the maintenance of a perm, but you don't want to shampoo or condition for the first 72 hours after getting your perm. Now the scientific reasoning for this is that basically what they're doing is they're adjusting and restructuring your bonds in your hair. So for example, your straight hair bonds are gonna be looking like this, But once they use the solution and the curlers, it's gonna curl up like that. So it's gonna be able to curl like that, as you can see. However, if you're gonna use shampoo or conditioner or any of those products, you're basically restructuring the bonds, and it's gonna interrupt the bonds because they haven't set completely. And so now it's gonna straighten out again. When it comes to using water, however, there's a lot of debate online about whether water actually interrupts your perm or affects it at all. I would say just stay safe. Wait at least 48 hours before getting your hair wet. Even though a lot of people say that water doesn't do anything, I'm not completely sure because there's so much conflicting advice. But stay safe and wait the 48 hours. It's not even going to be that bad. This is another reason why I'm telling you to get your perm a bit more curly, because if anything happens to your perm, you might accidentally mess up the bonding process or whatever. At least then, your hair might be a bit less curly. But that might even be better, because you were going for that more curly hairstyle, so that it would eventually become wavier. And so if you're interrupting the bonding process, it's gonna go from curly to wavy, so it's just gonna look better anyways. But yeah, I'm gonna be making the video in the future on how to preserve your perm so it looks the best for the longest period of time. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and comment, and peace.